Hello, English speakers. Today we are barking at some dogs that are not existing. So maybe she is tired about it now. No. I will talk a little bit about stuff. It will be short today, as other people or dogs have more things to say. But let's start by taking a big, deep breath. It might even calm down the dog. So yesterday I talked to Roger from Canada in Swedish though, so I will do a recap about that. He got cancer and 3 months left to live, but he defied his doctor, and the doctor got really angry at him for getting rid of the cancer by not following the doctor's advice or medicines and other crap. So I will do a total short translation of it, and I will of course not post it on YouTube, so go to my other platforms for that. I will do it tomorrow, I think. A little bit busy today. I got a tip here about magnesium. So you can apparently buy magnesium chloride for less than $50 per kilo. So for a supplement, that's really cheap. This is not meant for eating. It's not totally pure, I guess. So it might not be a good idea to eat it. But you can use it for a bath, or you can use it for some sort of oil. It gets oily when you mix it with a little bit of water, and you can put it on your skin, and the skin will absorb a little bit of it, and you get some magnesium from it. I don't know, I haven't read about the research if that's a good thing, but I put some links down there, and if you think that you're deficient in magnesium or you have some problems, might be something to test. And I was just amazed about the price of 4 kronas per kilo, and that's including Swedish taxes, so less than $50. Interesting here now, a good short video from Dog in Exile, but we also have Judicial Watch that are trying to get out the photos from the Capitolium, and it's starting to get very clear now that the people who were storming the Capitolium were Antifa terrorists and similar people. So we hope that we can convict them, but the Capitol Police is doing everything they can to hide and cover up and the usual stuff. The interesting part here is not exactly that, but how little you can trust the media. If something is not according to their narrative, they just don't report it, and they don't care about spreading lies about anything. They are disgusting, and you should warn people about how awful the media is. In Finland they are trying to get a nasal vaccine against COVID. Interesting idea. I don't think yet another vaccine is what we need. We need better nutrition and stuff. But interesting idea, at least, to follow up. I got some questions about other multivitamin tablets. I don't think there is a big difference. The thing I had against another kind here is that it says it contains some bacteria, and that's generally bullshit. It's very good to have some probiotics when you have taken antibiotics. Oh, a tree is whining. But otherwise, your stomach does just fine without constantly adding bacteria. But otherwise, they are probably good, all kinds of multivitamins. A.L. Wiklund wrote a lot about MEWAS, which is a media terror organization. They are trying to lock down Sweden. They are trying to force masks on every dog. They are trying to lock out Swedish people from going to other countries, and they are putting stuff in the media about that people are fleeing Sweden due to a lack of lockdowns. This is insane. Of course no one is fleeing Sweden due to lack of lockdown. It's quite the opposite, that people are trying to flee to Sweden from horrible lockdowns in some countries. So what do they do more? They also say that they are persecuted and they are harassed and so on because these pro-lockdown people are hunted like animals, they say, which is of course lies. And the bigger the lie, this is Nazi propaganda again. And of course they think that they are the victims because, well, always blame the others for what you are guilty to. And they are harassing other peoples. They are the oppressors. They want to keep Swedish people locked down, and they want us to be forbidden to go to any country in the world. These are really evil people, and now they say that they are the victims. Please warn people about this. This is just horrible. So don't listen to them, don't believe the lies, and warn about them. You can talk a lot bad of Sweden when it comes to crime in some areas and so on. So that's a real problem with Sweden, and we have a lot of criminals that we have imported from the Middle East. So that's true, and not something that I'm proud of as a Swede, but it's still true. This bullshit about people fleeing from lack of lockdowns, I think you understand that that's total bullshit. But they put this in German media, in English media and so on. And yeah, they are so silenced as they have global reach because they are friends with the media criminals all over the world. So poor little Nazis. And with that, see you tomorrow, hopefully 2 times, if you follow me on my other platforms. Oh, yeah, I want to talk a little bit about cryptocurrencies, or actually cryptocurrency systems. Don't pay too much attention to speculations in Bitcoin and that Tesla makes more money on Bitcoin than they have ever done on selling cars. But there is these stable coins that have increased in usage with 50% in the last month only. So in the last month they have grown more than in a year before that, and this is a stable growth. It's not like speculation and it goes up and down or something. This is steady. So people are apparently using this as a means of payment, and it's increasing a lot. So I guess there are people without banks, or they just don't want to use the banks. You can go do very fast transaction for almost nothing, like fractions of a cent in cost, and you get $1, not more, not less. And you know how much you have in your digital distributed ledger wallet all the time, and no one can stop you from transaction with anyone in the world. And you can do this distributed finance kind of things, but mostly I think it's just people who want to transact and have some money. We don't know, of course, exactly where people are using these things, but the growth is enormous. So we'll see what happens if this continues for 1 year. The payment systems in the world will be very different and prepare for that and see if you can learn something about it. And with that, see you tomorrow.